I've recorded this video a couple of times because I wanted to make sure that I got everything right. And each time I get everything right, I just don't like it. So I want to tell you face to face how to keep gigs, how to get gigs, what to do at gigs. What's the most important part of being a solo acoustic musician or in a band? First, you want to play in tune. It doesn't matter if you're solo acoustic or in a band. If you're not in tune, you suck. Well, you don't suck, but you sound like you suck. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't suck, but your guitar being out of tune does suck. So, first, be in tune. Second, show up early or on time. In high school band, my band director said, you're either, if you're early, you're on time, and if you're on time, you're late. That's just stupid because that's not true. But it is true that the earlier you show up for a gig and the more well prepared you are, the easier your night's going to go. So show up at least 30 to 45 minutes early so that you can set your stuff up, especially if you're doing acoustic stuff. If you're in a band, you might need to show up a little more than that to help your friends, to help your musician buddies set up, especially if you're a drummer. To help your drummer, help them carry in stuff, help them carry stuff out, get the stage clean, get a sound check, have a couple of drinks. I personally enjoy Diet Coke. It's delicious. So get there early so you can get set up and be relaxed for the show. Third, play songs that you like. Okay, I don't play Wagon Wheel, and it's not because it's a bad song. It's just everybody else plays Wagon Wheel, and I don't want to play it, but I know how to play Wagon Wheel. So what does that mean? It's not in my set list. Okay, it's not something I plan on playing. But when people request it, especially when they write it on a $20 bill, I will play that song. Right? If somebody wants to hear what's that George Jones song? Tennessee Whiskey, or I play Merle Haggard not because anybody requests it, but because you need to hear Merle Haggard. That's why I play Merle Haggard. I play White Snake because I love White Snake, right? So there's play songs you love. Don't add songs you don't love to your set list, but like Brown Eyed Girl, Mustang Sally, Tennessee Whiskey, Wagon Wheel, all those, yeah, you know them. And if someone requests them, play them, especially if they write it on a $20 bill, okay? So that's play songs you love, show up earlier on time, and what was the first one? Play in tune. In tune, early on time, play songs you love, and last but not least, and I think this might actually be the most important, almost as important as playing in tune. It's the second most important. Don't be a jerk. Treat your audience and your bandmates with respect. It's hard to do because I've been in bands and not all of them deserve respect. But treat your bandmates with respect. I was looking for that all day yesterday and I just saw it. Treat your bandmates with respect. Treat your audience with respect. If someone comes up and they want to hear a song, don't make fun of them on the microphone. Just tell them, hey, I don't know that, but I'll do this one for you. And then play that song for them. It saves face a little bit for you because you don't know that song. So you look kind of like a jerk for not knowing it. But you pointed them out, you made them feel special, and you played a song just for them. You might get a fan out of that. You might get somebody who will come to see your next show out of that. But if you're a jerk to somebody, I can guarantee you get 3 people who won't come to see your show because not only is that person hurt, their friends are hurt, or that person sitting over at the table who likes that song that you don't know is going to be hurt. So I don't play Morgan Wallen. I just don't know any. I'm old. I don't really want to learn any. But if someone's nice enough to request that song, I say, I'm sorry, I don't know any Morgan Wallen, but I do know Tennessee Whiskey, or I do know, even though that's not really one of the ones I I don't hate playing that song, actually. I kind of like playing that song. All right, I know some Merle Haggard or some Willie Nelson or something that's not like the song that they requested, but something that lets them know, hey, you're cool. Thank you for coming out to my show. Thank you for coming to this bar. Thank you for coming to this establishment. Because last thing your job is to chase people away from establishments. So you want to make sure that you treat people nice. You keep them at the bar. You keep them drinking. You keep them ordering food. You know, you make sure that they're having a good night. Okay, that's respect for your audience and for your band members. Same thing. Luckily, I play solo acoustic, so I ain't got to worry about that last part. That's why I play solo acoustic, because I don't know if I can respect my band members anymore. Not that I'm the best musician, I'm probably the worst, but it's so much more fun to be able to play songs I want to play without having to ask somebody. That's why I do solo acoustics. And I guess the last and most importantly is understand that you're not the center of the world. You know, not only not be a jerk, but also I'm going to add extra. You're not the center of the universe when you're playing. Sometimes you are, but in general, sometimes people just want to sit down, enjoy their drink, talk to their friends. Your volume isn't going to be too loud. You're going to make sure that they have a good time. And that's going to get you invited back every time. You're going to engage the crowd. You're going to be polite, but you're going to make sure that the audience comes first up to a point. Clear up until the music, the audience comes first. But as soon as it hits the music, man, that's my thing. That's what I do. I'm an entertainer. I do my best to entertain you. So I keep the music going. But these kind of people are out paying this restaurant so they can pay me. So I'm going to respect them greatly. I'm going to do my best to watch my volume, not say cuss words on the microphone very much, very often. Sometimes it comes out, there's nothing you can do, but I guess that goes back to not being a jerk. But I think that just about covers it. All right, well, if you like this video, like Al John's guitar, like my page, go to Facebook, Al John's Guitar on Facebook. I'm on TikTok, Al John's Guitar on TikTok. If you just enjoy talking about music, Al John's Guitar. All right, man. Thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe.